Hello, everybody. Welcome back once again to the world of mathematics. Today, we will take a word problem on the topic of simultaneous linear equations. Goes like this: the denominator of a fraction is 4 more than twice its numerator. Denominator becomes 12 times the numerator if both the numerator and the denominator are reduced by 6. We have to find this fraction. Dear friends, we usually come across such examples in simultaneous linear equations, which may be about the ages of parents or siblings, which may be about numerators and denominators, maybe about some geometric figures and things like that. Here we have it on a fraction. As you can closely observe, this problem has got two variables because one would be the denominator, the other would be the numerator, and it has got two conditions. When we are solving problems on simultaneous linear equations, we have to keep in mind to form a system of equations. And this system of equations should be two in number. Because if we have two conditions in the word problem, we can make two equations, solve them simultaneously, and get the results as needed. So let us get going. Here we would call the numerator as x and the denominator as y. Write the first statement. Let the numerator of the fraction x and its denominator be y. Therefore, the required function is x upon y. Now let us look at the conditions. The first condition says the denominator of a fraction is 4 more than twice its numerator. Now bear in mind, this is an English statement. You have to convert it into a mathematical format. So as you read the statement in English, you can obviously convert it into a mathematical form, in an algebraic form, just as it is, because it says the denominator of a fraction is. So what have we taken the denominator here as? We have taken the denominator here as y. So y is 4 more than twice its numerator. What is the numerator? It is x. So the denominator y is 4 more than 2 times the numerator. Becomes y is equal to x plus 4, which would be our statement number 1. I am not shifting 2x or y to the other side and making an equation equally in the format of ax plus by equal to c, because here I can totally express y in terms of x. I can use it the ensuing equation. Second equation will come by this statement, which says denominator becomes 12 times the numerator if both the numerator and the denominator are reduced by 6. So if you reduce the numerator by 6, it will become x minus 6. Likewise, the denominator will become y minus 6. New condition says the denominator becomes 12 times the numerator. So the denominator is now y minus 6. It becomes 12 times the numerator, which is x minus. Statement number 2. You very well can see here that the statements 1 and 2 both are equations in x and y. You can substitute for y from equations 1 and 2, from equations 1 and 2, we have, you see, we will be able to substitute this value of y over here in the place of this y here. So it will become 2x plus 4 minus 6 is equal to 12 into x minus. Therefore, 2x, 4 minus 6 will be minus 2 is equal to 12x minus 17. Let me bring this 12x to the left hand side. So it becomes 2x minus 12x is equal to minus 72. Shifting minus 2 to the RHS, it becomes plus 2. Therefore, 2x minus 12x is minus 10x is equal to minus 70. If we divide this throughout by minus 10, we will get x equal to minus 70 divided by minus 10 is 7. Here we are getting the value of x, and this is our numerator. We recall that the first equation is y equal to 2x plus 4. So we can straight away substitute the value of x in this equation, and we will get, therefore, from equation 1, y equals 2 into 7 plus 4. Therefore, y is equal to 2 sevens are is 14 plus 4. Therefore, y is equal to 18. That's our denominator. Therefore, the required fraction is equal to x upon y is equal to 7 upon 18. That is end of our. Let us verify the second condition. In the second condition, if we reduce the numerator and denominator, we will get the new denominator equal to 18 minus 6 is equal to 12, and the new numerator is equal to 7 minus 6 equals 1. Condition says that the new denominator is equal to 12 times the numerator, where it is 1. So if you multiply the numerator 1 by 12, you obviously get 12, which is of course the denominator. So that's how we can verify whether we are right or wrong, because this kind of an example can be asked for 3 marks, or sometimes maybe even asked for 4 marks. And if we have verified our answer, we would be happy to know that we would be definitely getting the. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you will watch the next video coming shortly. Thank you very much. Bye.